Now a first down throw for Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Newton. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off play action. Newton. Dancing to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch QB drop. Check three. Hey, check it.
On 1st down, Grant. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mike, here we go. Watch 80. Hey, I'm coming.
Here's Grant. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 20. White. I got him.
On play action, now Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run with Grant. And he's got this one across midfield in the Cowboy territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Focus, defense, focus. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
10 more yards.
10 more there and another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive, he may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Watch the whip. Joker.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The tackle made
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Montgomery. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
David.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely
First and
perfect.
goal at the 8-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the
Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check Mike 11. Quit talking about it and bring it. Kill. Watch twist.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Third and goal.
On third down, Grant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LREs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences.
Here we go. Check 24. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Not here. Check 99.
Gun.
99.
Now a carry from Mack. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Here's Newton. Flushed out right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
5 down. Stand up in. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
They'll run for it. It's Mack. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Under crunch. 12, fellas. Here we go. Under crunch. Check 3. Hey, check it out.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Go.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st down. 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jakeem Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
The kick
And it's up and good.
makes this Washington 14. Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Scott on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton
Check.
buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Cowboy first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 44 is the mic. 40. Check. Wow.
On first down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
44, Mike. 8. Get your swerve on. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check.
Throwing again. Newton. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
On first down, Grant. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you made the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Mike 51. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Newton on first down. Being chased out left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. He dumps this off to Mack. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He's checking. Gun. 51.
Newton throwing again. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Check the running back, 25.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
That's trash.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Watch the out.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down and goal.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Complete to
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now,
30.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
Tight right, tight right. We got 3, we got 20. We got 3.
From the gun, here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
All day, all day.
From the 50, Newton. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go. They
tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, 17 George, watch 17.
A final shot before the break. Newton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. Past the 20. And he will score.
Marquise Goodwin.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes this Washington 28. Cowboys nothing.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Another carry for the running back.
And on the stop, Demonte Casey.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Jim. Watch twitch.
On 1st down, Grant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
51's the mic, boys. 51. Let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Robert Tonyan.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Second and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
They go back to Grant. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
33-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 180. You ain't doing nothing. 13.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180.
I got him. Check safety. Check 43.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant.
Bring it!
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. 36 yards on the play. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
This Washington 42. Cowboys nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
Scott on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Gun, gun.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Out of the gun, Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Don't get nervous.
On 2nd and 10, Newton looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Dallas.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Bang, 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 bang. 8. Check. 8. 51, 951. Watch twist.
On first down, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Yeah.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Great.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
To throw again, Newton.
Keep it up.
He's going to go up top again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well,
partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Jakeem Grant, 59 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this, saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
They gonna need some therapy. Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
14. And a Cowboy first down.
20. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey.
From the gun, Newton.
Watch the slack.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Big edge. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Check, 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 check.
Operating from the gun. Newton, that's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Terry McLaurin.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Third and long. It's Newton. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
51's the Mike, boys. Hey!
All day, dog. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, here we go.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go, let's calm down.
They snap it to Newton. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete.
Complete to Robert
No
Foster.
reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First down, Dallas.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
There you go.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Rabbit. 51's Mike. Mike's 51. Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the run. Mike.
Throwing again. Newton. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Ready? Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 20.
51's the Mike, boys. 51.
On first down, it's Newton.
Here we go again.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes.
Line.
Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Check 52.
On first down, Grant. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 17. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go, D. It's going to be 11. It's going to be a long day.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation that...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And that will write a finish to this ball game.